Hello and good morning. This is Scott. Welcome to the meditation channel. This is the meditation live stream. And here on my channel I like to do a brief talk and then we get into a guided practice. And the practice is an integration of the different dimensions of our being and using the miracle of awareness. That's a developmental fluid, almost like a developmental energy of awareness that allows these different dimensions of our being to grow and to develop. And we have our body, our emotion, our mind, and our relational dimension, at least. And we can think of these dimensions as lenses that we look through that are not necessarily, separate in any way, but have a kind of distinction. And when we work with that distinction, we sort of develop the present moment, the ability to become present through multiple dimensions of ourself. And this is integrative because wholeness has a requirement. Wholeness's requirement is that we are able to become aware of everything about what is now, with a capital N, N-O-W, now. And the flow of time, or the component of time, really isn't necessarily as linear as we might think. Past and future seem to be part of the now, because the past helps generate a new now, and the future seems to be a little bit a part of the present. And they overlap, almost like a Venn diagram, where there's overlap of both past, present, and future. And that's kind of that dimension, or that portal into timelessness, that is experienced by meditators. There's two different kinds of timelessness, right? There's what feels like eternity, like a moment, 5 minutes can feel like a really long time, like eternal. And sometimes 5 minutes can feel timeless, almost like there was no passage of time at all, that time itself sort of evaporated, time-space. And those are all common experiences in meditation, that if we don't have good grounding or good sort of regulation, emotional regulation skills, we can have a hard time dealing with timelessness or eternity. Waiting, for example, can feel excruciating if you don't have a good grounding. And I think maybe in America we have kind of lost the ability to wait a little bit, or a lot. Whenever, like you order your product, whatever, it has to come now. Everything has to be right now. And there's an urgency to that. Like everything has to happen now, or you see what I'm saying. And when we get together in groups and we practice, there's a way in which there's a group energy field that has impact on all the participants in the group. We have our own personal energy field, but there's also a group energy field. And if you are like me, you have the ability to feel. You feel your energy, your personal energy field, and you feel the group energy. And they can be very different. And one of the reasons we practice inside and outside awareness is to learn about the distinction and to understand the vulnerability of being seen and seeing. Seeing is almost like it's two ways. If I see you, it has another end to it. You see me. And when we see each other, this is to say that we go beyond the visual realm, but we really feel, sense, and know one another. There's a vulnerability that arises because how can it not? To feel felt, to feel seen, these are important aspects of relationship, and to understand where I begin and end, and you begin and end, and our permeable boundary that we all share. So that's probably something that I should get into a little bit deeper over time, and we'll see about that. So let's start today with a practice. We'll begin with the eyes closed and start with some deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Charging up your breath. Allowing your trunk of your body to fill and empty with the breath. Front and back, side to side, top and bottom. Allowing your breath to reach all the way down into your pelvic floor, legs, and feet. Very good. We'll do 3 more. Great. Allowing your breath to return to your typical way of breathing. Begin to tune into the sensations of your body. Feeling the temperature, tingling, pulsing, sense of aliveness. Begin to feel the earth underneath your body's connection to the planet. As a human being, we are made of the earth. components of the earth form our bodies. And you can begin the process of feeling and softening on the in-breath, feeling your body, and the out-breath softening and melting down through your body and into the earth like warm honey. And everything that the honey touches as it moves down and spreads, melting through your body into the earth, it cleanses, heals, purifies. And then that energy, when it enters deep into the earth, it is transformed and recycled. And then bringing your attention up into your heart, feeling the heart space, your heart, the center of your chest. And if you like, you can breathe directly in and out of your heart, feeling into your heart on the in-breath, and then on the out-breath, softening and expanding your heart. It can be helpful to put your own hand there to feel the warmth of your hand on your chest, making contact. Coming in contact with your emotions, you can notice what is emotionally present for you right now. And without making it right or wrong, good or bad, just allowing yourself to feel your feelings in the shared space. You could be feeling any of the 5 main cardinal emotions like anger, sadness, fear, joy, or shame. And just allowing yourself to feel a little bit in the shared energy field. And bringing your attention up into your head, feeling your head on the in-breath and softening in and around your skull. If you like, you can breathe into the third eye area between your eyebrows or your crown, whatever feels correct for you. And just feeling and softening your head. In-breath, feeling, out-breath, softening. And you can notice how busy or active your mind is in terms of thoughts. Thoughts are very seductive sometimes during meditation and pull you in. And in order to remain uninvolved with your thoughts, you can always come back to feeling your head or your body and the earth underneath you for grounding and anchoring. Very useful for coming out of a thought. Very good. And then now we can spend some time with our eyes open, gently opening your eyes and allowing the work we did to remain present and not evaporate. And in this particular part of the meditation, we practice feeling outside and inside in the relational domain. And on the in-breath, you feel around you, outside. And then on the out-breath, you feel inside you, inside on the out-breath. And just practice noticing the difference, feeling outside and then feeling inside. if you like, you can add in the qualities of love, compassion, gratitude to your practice. On the in-breath, you can feel love, compassion, and gratitude around you. And then on the out-breath, love, compassion, and gratitude towards yourself. And just practice sending and receiving love, compassion, and gratitude. Very good skill for life, being able to both send and receive love, compassion, gratitude. And then from here we can set our prayers and our intentions for the day. I'll be quiet for a little bit to allow you to do yours. May this work that we do transform our life, offering up blessings and ripple out into the community. Amen. Great. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I like to do a broadcast every day if I can do it. Most of the time I do. And I broadcast about 5:30 in the morning Eastern Standard Time during the week, and then 6 a.m. on the weekends. We do a little bit longer meditation on the weekend. And I'm working to build a cosmic groove every day of practice. And thank you for being a part of that groove. And have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.